Hi guys, my name is Clement Eshemogie, your favorite real estate consultant. In this video, I'll be talking about 7 key factors to consider before you buy land in Nigeria. As a real estate consultant, I started many years ago, 2017, over 5 years now. Of course, I get fears before I enter into real estate. I get some kind doubt, My fear basically was born out of the experience of seeing people go to court, people fight people, they use dogs, they chase people, use police, they chase people because of land. If you go court, you go see there are so many land disputes in the court today as we speak. The reason why these land disputes are there is because somebody, especially the buyer, did not do his or her due diligence, did not do some findings, did not ask questions before they end up in the court because of land. Now, let me also tell you that land, now something where people consider as a legacy. After working for years, you want to settle down, and you want to settle down in your house. And before you consider this, it is important you do your due diligence. Now, that is why I am also doing this video, so that I can help my customers, my clients, my community, my friends who are considering or who want to buy land. Because videos like this will help you make informed decision. So I advise you, as a smart investor, abeg, watch this video to the end, because you go pick 1 or 2 tips, 1 or 2 information where will help you make proper decision. My number 1 comes in 3 forms. So I have budget, I have location, and I have land size. Before you buy land, you need to consider these 3 factors. First, consider how much you have in your account. Now, even if your budget, what you get now, is not up to the amount that you saw that you want to buy, you also consider in the next maybe 1 year, 6 months, 3 months, will I raise money to cover the balance of the property? So budget is very important. Next is location. You consider the place that you want to buy this property. So if you want to buy, for instance, in Lagos, say Lagos big where, and there are different places in Lagos, and these places get their own prices as well. Buying property, the same property in Ikoyi is different from the same property price in, let's say, Ikorodu or even Lekki. It's different. So let me come down to Port Harcourt, because this is where I stay, right? So buying property somewhere in Transamadi, for instance, right, is different. The price will be different from buying property somewhere in Igirita, or even somewhere in Adajoj, or even somewhere in Elelewon or Rumokoroshi. You get it now? So let's talk about size. The size of the property, of course, we're talking about plots, right? Here in Port Harcourt, the plot size is 465 square meter. That is 100 by 50 meters. So if you consider this, now you have to ask yourself, will it be enough for you to build the project or the structure that you want on that property? You consider this as well. People buy 1 plot because of what they want to build on it. People buy 2 plots because of what they want to build on it, even 3 plots or even 4 plots as well. So you consider this as well based on your budget. And another thing again you should consider is there are terms like plot, we have hectares, we have hectares where land is consigned. So how much money do you have? Can it cover for hectares or acres or na plots you want to settle down for? So you consider this as well under budget, location, and size. Now, my number 2 is purpose of the land. What thing you want to use the land to do? Do you want to use the land to build for a place where people will stay, that is residential, or you want to use the land to do business, that is commercial? Now, you consider these factors as well. The reason why you need to consider these factors is because government, that is the real owner of the land, has actually tell us where to build a particular kind of building in a location. You see, you have filling stations in places where they are not supposed to be, and they build that filling station there. By the time government wake up one day and say, demolish it or remove that filling station, people will be shouting, government is wicked. The reason is because the time when you build that filling station for that place, maybe you did not ask these questions. And even the government, perhaps they don't pay attention to you. Another government will come say, okay, let's do things the way they are, and they see your filling station no position well, they go remove them. And this has to do with businesses that are built in places where they are not supposed to be. You understand? So consider these factors as well. You want to build house, where you go stay. Are you going to build the house in a place where they are doing business, where there are so much noise? Consider this factor before you decide to build your house. If you have watched this video to this point, it means, of course, indeed, you are a smart investor. And I say thank you. So my number 3 is consider the return on investment of the property before you buy. Maybe your reason for buying this property is development is coming there. That place is going to be a high-growth area. You have done your research and you get some valid information about the environment. And you say, wow, this is where I want to see myself in the next 10 years. So you consider the return on investment in that place, whether you use the house for commercial purpose or for residential purpose. So you hear that government is about to start a project somewhere, and that project will drive development. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? So you started planning to acquire property in that environment. It could be that a university will soon be sited in a location. It could be that a mega church is about to be sited in that location. It could be that maybe a stadium or maybe a company is coming to that location, and you get the information. The next thing is you are considering to buy land there. So return on investment could be paramount to a reason why you want to buy property within that location. So my number 4 is research who is selling the property. As a smart investor, this one is very, very important for you. Because for me, I think there are 2 people that sells land now in Nigeria. 2 people. Pay attention to this. Number 1 is real estate companies. Number 2 is other people. Now, the reason for this, or why you need to understand this, is because you need to spend your money wisely. The mistake where you make today fit affect you tomorrow. And this happens in every aspect of business. So before you bring out your shishi, your kobo, your 1 naira take buy land, ask, who be the people that are selling this? Are they real estate companies? If they are real estate companies, because that is where I identify with, then you need to ask how valid they are. How is their transaction been for the past this number of years? Did they just start, or have they been there? Look for customers that has bought from that real estate company as well. By the time these customers who don't buy from them come begin to tell you about them, then you have concrete information that will boost your desire to buy property from that real estate company. Very important. Now the other people, which is, you know them now. I don't want to mention their name, but you know them, right? Before you buy land from these people, my brother, my sister, shine your eye. Look well, so that you know go Jones. Because there, if your money enters somebody's hand, it don't go, and you fit no see them again. Now that time, they go court, they go do 1 or 2 things to get either your land back or your money back. You understand? So I don't want to dwell too much on that, so that you go understand why it is important that you know the person, the company, before you actually buy land from them. So do your due diligence. My number 5 is site inspection. If you pay attention to my post where you go discover, say, I they always emphasize on site inspection. I they hit the nail on these aspects. The reason is because even me, if I want to buy property, I they consider to go see the place first before I pay. Very important. See the property first. If you're not there for the location, let's say you are in US or you are in Lagos and the property is in Port Harcourt, or you are in Port Harcourt and the property is in Lagos. Look for somebody, a trusted fellow, that can see the property for you. If possible, we're there for digital age, right? You get smartphone, the person gets smartphone. Do a WhatsApp video call. Do a WhatsApp video call. See the property live while you are speaking with the person. Consider the things where the talk say is there around that property. You know, like I always say, we always talk about access road. As you are driving to the property, look at the road, look at the environment, do video call down to the location that this property is. But if you are in the location right? What you should now do is drive to that place and go and see it for yourself. They need to carry land, go meet person. Now, person, they go meet land, where land they. So you have to go and see the property that you want to buy. You understand? Go and see it for yourself, so that you can be satisfied beyond all reasonable doubt that you really want to purchase this land. Very important that you do so. So now that you have watched this video to this point, I must say that indeed you are a smart investor. So my number 6 is payment plan. You know, this one is very important. Remember, from the beginning, we talk about budget, location, and size. Now let's tie number 1 and this number 6. So you have the money to buy land, and what the land seller is offering is more than your budget. They considered that you should spread your payment after making an initial deposit, because you do not have the sum to pay outright. You understand? So you must have considered this, right? So do you have the money to pay outrightly? If you don't have, now consider paying small. So make arrangement with the landowner. And as a real estate company, as a real estate consultant, we consider this as well for customers that does not have the whole amount of money to buy their property. And we encourage them to say, okay, if you have checked your budget, if you know what is coming in, maybe you're a salary earner, you're a business owner, you know what is coming in, then we can now offer you the pay small package. You make an initial deposit, and then you spread the balance either in 3 months, in 6 months, in 1 year, or even beyond that in some cases, depends on the property as well. Congratulations for watching this video to this point. Before I tell you the number 7, I beg, visit my Instagram page to see my listing, my properties that I want you as a smart investor to select from. The ones who know they there that you would have loved, I beg, ask me. I feel get them. Maybe I never post it yet. Just ask me and I will get it for you in any of the major cities in Nigeria. Don't be shocked that I will even have property in your state. Yes, because we have properties in almost 22 states in Nigeria. Yes, almost 22 states in Nigeria. In some states, we have about 5 properties. Yeah. So my number 7 is documentation. Very important. This one, now the oga pata of them all. How you go buy land where they don't give you documents? Consider them. So different states get their own way when they secure their land. In Port Harcourt here, I believe it happens to other states as well. We have what we call the deed of conveyance. For you to understand this, because I am not a lawyer, I will advise you to seek the counsel of a lawyer so that him will provide for you the information that you need concerning documentation of properties. And the oga pata of all the properties documents that you should know about is C of O. That is Certificate of Occupants. So consider this as well before you buy land. And my brothers and sisters, I want to say a very big congratulations to you for watching this video to this point and for buying your land. See you in my next video, because the next video will also give you tips, information that will help you to make informed decisions before you buy land. Bye for now.